it's been discovered that many major cosmetic companies that claim to be cruelty-free, that claim to be against animal testing, are actually allowing their products to be tested on animals as part of the registration process when they export into China. This is a legal requirement. They're still telling their consumers that they are cruelty-free. Companies will and do lie about their animal testing status. In fact, last year, Avon, Estee Lauder and Mary Kay became involved in a class action lawsuit for falsely claiming their products were cruelty-free. To be accredited by PETA, a company has to complete a short questionnaire and sign a statement of assurance verifying that they don't conduct, commission or pay for any tests on animals for ingredients, formulations or finished products, and that they pledge not to do so in the future. To be accredited by Choose Cruelty Free, you have to meet one of two criteria. Either the never tested rule, which is none of its products and none of its ingredients have ever been tested by them or any of their suppliers, which is quite frankly ridiculous because the vast majority of cosmetic ingredients on the market today have been tested on animals. And then there's the 5-year rolling rule, which is none of the products or ingredients have been tested in the last 5 years. A supplier can create a product and test it on animals knowing that it's probably going to take them at least 5 years to get it to market, and at the end of the 5-year process claim cruelty-free even though the product was tested on animals at the beginning. Now we're going to dig a little deeper into a couple of brands that are self-proclaimed against animal testing heroes. One of them is Lush, who are certified by Choose Cruelty Free and PETA. Being against animal testing is one of their major platforms. On every product page they have a statement, we buy our ingredients from suppliers that do not test on animals. Last month they claimed to launch the biggest ever global campaign fighting against animal testing with a very graphic YouTube video depicting a model undergoing animal laboratory tests. The Body Shop, who are owned by L'Oreal, who are accredited by PETA. L'Oreal has 17 brands or 17 other subsidiaries that do test on animals. I checked out the Lush website and the Body Shop website and had a look at the ingredients that they use in their products. Sodium lauryl sulfate, PEG 100 stearate, stearic acid, octyl methoxycinnamate, phenoxyethanol, propylparaben, propylene glycol, FD&C blue or brilliant blue in both the Body Shop and Lush products. When I looked at the MSDS, the Material Safety Data Sheet for those ingredients, it showed that every single one of those ingredients had been tested on animals. Choose Cruelty Free claim that they will not accredit a manufacturer if any of their products contain any ingredients that are slaughterhouse byproducts. Stearic acid is listed on PETA's animal ingredients list, and it is a byproduct of the slaughterhouse industry and is used in both Lush and Body Shop products. Propylene glycol was tested on rabbits for acute oral toxicity with the LD50 test, and on rabbits for acute dermal toxicity. So they've tested propylene glycol on animals sufficiently to ascertain that it is mutagenic and teratogenic, that it causes reproductive and birth defects and genetic mutations. And the FD&C blue, or the brilliant blue synthetic colour, used in both Lush and Body Shop products, not only is it derived from petroleum, so it's a petrochemical based product, the MSDS for brilliant blue states that it may cause cancer based on animal data. We're asked why we don't have the Leaping Bunny logo or the Cruelty Free logo on our labels. So in no way do we condone animal testing in any form under any circumstances. It is totally unnecessary inhumane, cruel, and unscientific. And these tests actually tell us nothing about toxicity to humans because of the physiological differences between animals and humans. The reason that I've chosen not to have Miessence accredited by any of the animal cruelty organisations or against animal cruelty organisations is simply because we don't use chemicals, we don't use toxic chemicals that have been tested on animals. Our ingredients are organic food ingredients, so they don't require testing on animals for safety. They don't need to be tested on animals to be proven safe. They're foods. You can eat them. They're safe.